What are you doing?
Huh? I'm napping.
On a park bench?
Yeah, you know how expensive mattresses are.
Why don't you just get a Polysleep?
A Polysleep. Yeah, Rockefeller over here. Expensive.
No, dude, we have a discount. We have a promo code for 30% off.
We have a discount?
Yeah, Pantelis for 30% off any mattress.
Oh, then why the heck am I here?
Exactly.
Let me go do that. Oof, thanks.
Get 30% off your next order by using promo code Pantelis.
Go home.
I'll take you for a ride on the devil's ship. I'll take you for a ride where you sink or swim. Now come with me and let this story begin.
Are we live? Are we live?
We're live.
We're live? Okay, I only hear through one headphone. Good morning, everybody. Polysleep. You only hear from one headphone?
I'm hearing from the right one.
I'm
No,
hearing
the
from
wrong
left
I'm hearing from the left one.
That's because his wire is on the wrong side.
Well, I'm colorblind.
We got Guido here and Justin Vin from ORCHAD. The voice that you're hearing in the intro song, that's Justin.
It's not
That's
my
Justin's
voice,
voice.
it's my guitar playing.
Oh,
but
but you can literally walk around with this guy and walk around with your theme music.
Yeah. If he's playing it, you mean while walking around?
That's
It's-
amazing. So you're the and Poseidon goes the intellectual.
Oh, that was.
I was gonna be like, I didn't
I
know
think
wrote
the
that.
connection. Can you check the connection that goes to the headphones and make sure it's in tight? I don't know what they did
Oh,
yesterday.
okay. So I thought he was Josh with a hair transplant.
No, because there's definitely
He's,
you're hearing it fine. Us, it's kind of like on one ear, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
I can tell you, the hair, the Jerry curls you're rocking.
You think it's from here?
Are exactly my hair at 35 years old.
Oh,
this
his?
is my natural hair, and it's a pain in the ass.
You can literally, if you Google this stupid guy you're talking to, you will see a photo of me with your hair.
I think I've seen one of your comedy shows.
Yeah,
where
in a
you have
video,
like-
I literally am on stage with your Jerry curls. So,
Oh yeah, when you were a
take
little
look
thicker.
at the future. Yeah, the Guido Italian mother phone messages bit. I have your hair. I'm rocking your hair.
Yeah, I saw a video. You were thick. You were sweaty.
That's
Yeah.
right. Do
It's
you use
phrenic in
Soul
nature.
Glow?
Do I Soul Glow? No.
Just to let yourself, baby. So, Pantelis,
Soul,
since we
dude.
last saw each other,
So much has changed. By the way, I put tickets on, or they put tickets on sale, but on October 2nd, if you're a French speaker in Montreal, we're doing the French cast live for the Festipod. It's a podcast festival. I announced my guests. It's me, Preach, and Emile Coury. It's gonna
Emil's
be-
hilarious. Preach is funny too.
Yeah,
Emil-
they're both. And
Emil is-
podcast-wise, we're all of us just go ham.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to be a good time. So that's going to happen on October 2nd. Tickets are on sale right now. I think my show's at 9 or 9:45. It's the last one of the night. So it's going to be a good time. Yes, since we last saw each other, a lot has changed in the world. I guess I should address it right now, just get off the bat, because I see people wrote in the chat about Charlie Kirk. First, it's crazy that we're seeing these images, like repeatedly, like murder.
Yeah, I told
and-
you I deliberately didn't look at the screen. I knew it was, I didn't look at it.
I didn't have a choice because I was on the bus with Mike. We were in Gaspe. Mike had shows, and when it was coming in, it was just like, hey, it just happened within like 5 minutes. And like, hey, Charlie Kirk event, there was a shooting, and so we didn't really know the details. So I was just getting videos, and it was a far
Unfolding,
away
yeah.
one, so you couldn't even tell where he got shot. But then a few minutes later, I got the one that was the close up. And right away I saw it. I was like, okay, this guy just got murdered. Like, I'm watching a murder happen.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's not confirmed. And I was like, yeah, I literally just saw the guy die in front of me. Like, that guy's murdered. They're waiting to confirm it because it's a big event. Like, they don't want to have people panic, but that guy clearly got killed. And then for me, what was crazy is just to see people on my feed being happy. Like, a lot of people were happy. And it's disgusting. Like, it's completely insane. Like, I had to go back and look at videos because I don't know him super well. I know I see some videos, I'm like, okay, maybe he said some crazy shit or whatever, like aggressive. You're watching his videos, bro. It's very moderate. It's very simple things. Always
He's in
respectful,
Utah, man.
debating.
He's-
Like, if
Was
you
he a
can't
Mormon?
handle,
No, he wasn't a Mormon.
not a
He just
Mormon, but
happened
he's
to
one
be
of
in
the
Utah.
American, whatever they are, evangelists. I don't know
Okay.
what Americans
Baptist,
are.
Baptist,
maybe, yeah, I don't know, but
Okay.
whatever it was. But he was like very moderate. Like
I didn't know who he was.
He
until
doesn't
I
like
heard you
abortion
say-
just because, and then
Okay.
to prove his point that abortion's, I guess, not murder. You murder. Like none of the arguments make any sense. The way it was just, it's very vitriolic. And then I saw adults. That we know that I unfollowed because they have kids his age with kids, and they wrote about how happy they were that he got killed.
That's,
And I was like, wow, okay, because I say crazier shit than him.
You
Because
know
I
that kids
actually
there's probably a bunch of kids that saw this guy get killed. Like I remember at 7 years old, the space shuttle Challenger exploded, and that marked me. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
at
no, it's
7.
awful. Kids
so
saw
these
this.
kids are watching.
Murders.
They watched a murder
they watched
of a liked person.
Yeah, they watched the Ukrainian girl the day or two before,
Yeah.
and then this was live in front of all of them. And dude, to say, oh well, but he doesn't agree with me. He said stuff I don't agree with. That means, by the way, that you're in the wrong. If you can't argue to the point where you need to kill someone, like you get that frustrated that you have to kill them, you're in the wrong no matter what the argument is. It could be about toast. You're going to be in the wrong. That's not how you react. And these excuses of you know what fascism means, especially since this guy had open dialogue. That's not fascism.
What is fascism?
Fascism
let's
is
pretend I'm stupid.
full fascism, like you guys,
Like Mussolini.
the Mussolini.
Okay.
There's no separation between like private corporation and the government. It's all one. The government controls everything.
All right.
It's kind of like the last steps of if you go super left or even super right, technically, because the government takes over everything.
Yeah.
So you have stupid arguments with people. You don't kill them. Like I have guests on, especially the French cast, that we believe in different stuff. Like I had a guest on that he's super full communist. Like and I'm not, obviously I'm capitalist. I believe in freedom. And in the same sentence, he would argue that he doesn't trust government like me. You know, we get along. It doesn't trust him. And in the same sentence, be like, but they should take over everything. They should control supermarkets. In the same sentence, if you can't trust them, they're useless. But because it's a dumb argument, I'm not gonna kill him. You know, like that's not where my headspace is at. And also, this kid, if you look at the videos, the stuff he was saying, none of it was extreme. None of it was. And everyone's trying to find different arguments. People are saying, he didn't talk enough about the kids. He didn't care about Palestinians. So that's why we have to kill him. I don't hear anyone talking about the Druze that are getting murdered in Syria, the Christians that are getting murdered in Nigeria right now and in Syria. So because you're not talking about that, people have to shoot you in the neck. The other argument was, he didn't believe trans women should be allowed in male sports or LGBTQ. He wasn't all for that.
Someone's got to die for that?
Dude, if people have to die for that, I have news for you about the Palestinian population, and you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like what their stance is on the LGBTQ either. Like these aren't arguments to kill people because they don't believe in what you believe in.
Does the story of the killer hold up? Like his father turned him in?
The killer's father turned him in. The killer's father.
The kid was chatting with his friends a couple hours before, saying, "Hey,
he
it
was
looks
bragging.
like you." Yeah, but
Yeah.
let me devil's advocate here for a second.
Yeah.
This guy, this killer, 22 years old. Talk about a dead shot. I mean, looks to me like someone who has a bit of training. You shoot somebody with a telescope a half a kilometer away and you hit him in the neck.
Yeah, it wasn't as far as we initially thought because you saw where the roof was. I thought it was
Okay.
like somewhere further out.
Okay.
But I mean,
Come
the guy's
on.
just look.
What, do you think he got lucky or he was trained and might be an operative?
No,
of
I
some
think
kind?
people are overdoing it online. Like
Okay,
the
he's
kid
not
was
an operative. He's just a lucky shot.
It's not even a lucky shot, dude. If you're shooting a gun, like it's like if your target is stationary, he's sitting there.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was
that's-
actually sitting. You're right.
He was literally he's not running.
Yeah,
Like
he
it's
was
we're
sitting.
overthinking it.
He was sitting.
Though
you're right,
I
you're
do admit that it is timing wise.
Mm.
A few weeks, like now that he started criticizing Israel, and that there was those messages of he said he's kind of nervous about like if he comes out too much against him, like they're kind of being weird with him. They're kind of nervous about Netanyahu and Israel that he does get like the timing makes it seem like a conspiracy.
I remember in the movie JFK that the best scene in the movie was with Donald Sutherland, where he comes in as Mr. X. You remember that? Anyway, he comes in and he says, at the end of his whole monologue, he says, "Who benefits?" So who benefits from this?
Well,
I mean, we got a martyr now. I mean, whatever you like. This guy just got so much. He's getting the Medal of Freedom.
Yeah.
So whatever movement he was going for is now going to...
but at the same time, you see, because that's what I'm saying is his movement. That's why people don't understand. They'll take clips out of context.
Right.
His movement was not an extreme one because you see even the kids that follow him and all that. It's been days now. No fires, no businesses have been broken into. No, it's not the same as other times when something happens.
No, it's kind of like
they don't react the
John
same
Lennon
way.
getting shot.
Yeah, because
it's one of those. It's
they,
like, oh, what a downer.
yeah, it's
I
not
don't know.
what
I
they're.
think it's like trying to rationalize the irrational. You can't. What does anyone benefit out of this? I don't think it benefits anybody.
Yeah, I think it's just anger.
Yeah, it's just anger and on the discourse, and nobody can really make sense of anything anymore. So it's just, this is obviously wild that somebody would go and shoot somebody for their opinions and everything.
Actually, can you bring up one of his videos? We'll watch a couple just so we could look at his extremist opinions. So we can let's look at this extremist opinion. Just so we
Never be the best version of yourself if you allow other people to convince you that you can't be better because of your skin color, because of your sexual identity, because of the community you came from. You must resist those narratives at all costs if you truly want to be successful in America.
That's disgusting. Saying that people are all equal. Get that off the screen. I don't like that shit.
No, he's Joker Hardy said it right. I know the bit he's talking about. There's a George Carlin bit about that. You ever notice that all the people that promoted
yeah, what about this one? Hold on, I want to see this guy being racist.
Thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
Don't change the question of this. Like DNA-wise, we are different.
No, we're not. That's a lie. It has been disproven. Front page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society. If you look at DNA independently in a science laboratory, they cannot distinguish between a black person or a white person if they look at just the DNA, because the only difference is the melanin. It has been disproven. Race is a social construct that I want to break out of.
Fucking racist.
Ah.
Like, dude, these people are lunatics.
Wow.
Lunatics.
And
lunatics.
they made an AI, a posthumous video of him in AI saying, "Don't worry about me."
Yeah, I know. And I want to say one thing, because people go, "Oh, he died the way he lived." Because at one time he had said, "They said, do you still want guns? Like, do you believe in guns?" And he said, "Yeah, of course. It's the Second Amendment." But what about, there's casualties, there's shootings, right? He goes, "Do you think like having a shooting a year or 2 shootings a year, is that worth you having a gun?" He goes, "Well, yeah, it's the risk you have to take. It is worth it." And they go, "You see, it's a risk you want to take, got killed." That is such a stupid argument. I believe we should have cars. That's what I believe. I believe that we should be allowed, if you get your driver's license, to be able to drive around. You're going to tell me, well, there's car accidents. Are you, Pantelis, every year there's car accidents. Are you willing to accept that people will die? There's going to be car accidents. Somebody might run people over. There's a cyclist that got killed last week. For you to be able to drive? And I'm like, yes, that's a risk I'm willing to take because it's going to happen. That's the risk of freedom for me to have a car. Some people will die. I get it. I don't want them to, but it's going to happen because people have cars.
Got it.
It's these low, I don't even want to say low IQ. There's a lot of evil people out there that just, they don't like you, so they'll rejoice in your death. And I noticed a lot of people in my feed, even comedians, that I know today, if the court case with Mike was the same, and he was going to the Supreme Court over a joke, and he would get killed over it, I know that those same fucking people would laugh and be like, well, that's what happens.
Live by
you want to
the sword,
talk,
die by
you
the
want to
sword.
talk, people are going to shoot you.
Yeah.
So fuck these people. They're disgusting people. They're disgusting people. And I needed a good cleanse.
I think part of the other problem
the TMZ people cheering because TMZ's live.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You hear, the TMZ there, Harvey
My
Levin's talking
political
at the
opponent.
camera.
Yeah, you
course,
hear it too, right? The thing.
Yeah.
So I think it might be coming from there because it goes all the way
And
through.
he's talking, and you hear people, like, because they're live, they just announced that he got shot, and you hear his staffers in the background
That's good.
cheering, going, woo!
Yeah, it was awful.
I think a part of the problem also is like, we don't see the same internet as
No,
each
leave
other.
it for now because it's working. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we don't see the same
We
internet.
don't see the same internet. So the person that is, I guess,
You're right.
Oh, I lost him. I lost him completely. I can't hear him talking.
My rejoicing might be seen here.
Yeah. No, it's but I also saw some of their clips. I saw some of the stuff that they were writing. Yeah.
Are you guys hearing us, by the way?
I wonder
Someone
if
say yes
we
or
can't
no,
hear a
you
thing.
hear me.
We can't hear a goddamn thing. But I don't know if it's us that we can't hear a thing. Oh, now I
Okay,
hear it.
Enzo hears me.
Yeah. I think they can hear us, but we can't hear each other.
Oh, good. I don't want to hear. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Matthew. Like, what the fuck happened here yesterday?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
He doesn't hear himself.
Oh, the third mic, no, they're saying they can't hear him? Oh, that's awful.
What if he sits there? Quickly.
That's what Joker said.
No,
No,
you
you're
are
the
not.
most
You are
important
the
person.
most
You're never
important
here.
because you are the.
But I do see, because we're talking about it, I do see people did send me clips of, have you seen this? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
This is how it looks on their feed. So they do get a lot of propaganda. They do get a lot of clips out of
It's
context.
because of their own personal
Check.
algorithm.
There you look.
Obviously.
Look at that.
They do get a lot of.
It's exactly that. Your internet is not the same
No.
as somebody else's,
Right.
and your internet this has been proven. Like the internet on your desktop and the internet on your phone are two completely separate internets. Like they're not the same thing that you're seeing.
I yesterday took an Uber to work, and I had a debate. Look at this now. It was a Sunday. A Catholic boy gets picked up by a Lebanese Catholic guy, and we stop on our way downtown in an Uber share. to
oh, you're the
pick up-
Catholic boy in this
Yes.
story. Okay.
And I'm we pick up an evangelical Baptist black girl
Okay.
from church, dressed in her Sunday finest, and I'm listening. I bring up the Charlie Kirk shit just because I have to, because I'm a shit disturber.
Because that's what the news is.
And we all start. Now there's a debate here. We're all having a debate, but after a while, it delved into Christianity. So the driver, in other words, 3 Christians were all debating about Christianity. And I thought to myself, wait a second. If we're debating,
I mean, that's pretty standard though.
what the hell we don't stand a chance now with them, and so at the end we all agreed. When I got out, we all blamed the Jews.
Wow.
But it was amazing.
you got
how-
down to the bottom of it.
It was amazing how we all were still debating, even though we're Christian. It was very strange. I just felt that in the world we're in, especially with that,
Well, I mean, the more knowledge we get, the more it
Steve
becomes the power
Rousseau
of
just
Babel.
dropped a super chat. Oh yeah, we never get super chats. $27.99. Steve, you overdid it. Why? Have a great day, guys. Thank you, Steve. Absurdly generous, Steve.
I
we
feel like I
appreciate
should
it.
do something special for Steve.
I'm gonna try my best to not get shot in the neck.
Steve, I will take off my jacket for you.
All right, take it off.
There we go. Thank
There
you,
you go.
Steve.
Well,
That,
check
you make
on
me
well,
feel
well,
comfortable.
Listen, if you start this, they're gonna start tipping you to take off more.
As it should
Do
be.
you remember the 80s? Strip poker was a thing?
Wasn't never in the '80s, so I can't say.
how
that
old
I
are
did.
you,
I'm 35.
Wow, and that's weird because that's exactly the hair I was rocking at that age.
Look at this.
Hey,
I hope I still have your hair. In how old are you?
I'm 47.
Okay, well, I hope I still have your hair 12
Emo-
years from now.
Emotionally, I'm a child.
Same thing with me.
Okay, so while Pantelis is
Going under the table.
doing his
that
his
sounds
magic
great,
sh-
dude.
yeah,
it's very good.
It's a
now.
wire. I'm going to tell you the update. So I ran into an old friend over the weekend by the name of Adam. And I know people might be wondering, what's Adam up to? And
It's good. Yeah, way
the
better.
truth is, Adam's up to absolutely nothing.
But that's not surprising.
My friend Fatty put on the, I don't know what that thing's called, that Yasser Arafat scarf
Yeah,
that they wear.
He's trying to prove that he fought in Afghanistan, but it looks like he fought for the wrong side, so he shouldn't post that. It's there
It is. There's Adam with his.
I'm glad he's having fun. I miss Adam.
Yeah, he had hair.
I know.
on
I
his neck.
followed the Adam saga since the very first one, like the first Intellectuals episode where he was there.
Yeah, you know the Intellectuals, Guido, has like a weird, they're not weird people, but weirdly loyal underground community of followers.
They know the story more than I do.
That's honestly where the best moments come out of, is the Intellectuals.
Dude, the Intellectuals is such a hidden gem. If you like podcasting and you're in
Yeah,
Montreal, for Canadian podcasting, there's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
The lore, there's actual lore in the Intellectuals, like this crazy
don't believe
story,
it.
these crossovers. I think Claudio is he angry with you? You told me the last time.
Yeah, he was cold. Claudio Capri was cold.
Like they develop these rivalries.
So, Adam, again, to not repeat myself, but the same thing, always like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I want to come back on the show. No. But he listens all the time. Like he was shocked to see Sam Adamo, and he listens. He was watching the podcast last episode in front of me. Us talk about him, but he did sneak his way into my Friday night. So
Wow.
he What do you do? And I tell him, Adam, anytime you want, come and grab a bite to eat, because I know sometimes he might be hungry. So doors always, don't ask me for money or anything, but I'll
Food, you
feed
got
you.
him.
I'll feed you. So
Proceeds to ask him for money.
he can, and so you want to go to playground? Adam,
casino?
I remember I said I wanted to go to playground once, but
The casino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Because where else would a degenerate gambler go?
I can go. I went with him once. I used to gamble a lot, but I don't have the itch anymore like I once did. And I was like, Adam, I don't really feel like, I don't know. But hang out. My brother's here. I'll tell you what. My brother says he'll play. You could play on the screen. I'll sit here. We'll all play together. We'll play on Jackpot City. We'll play at home.
Are you still playing that?
We'll play at home, and you use my account. So Adam proceeds to give my my brother $100 to deposit.
What a dumb investment.
So he now, but wait now, if you deposit 100 on Jackpot City, it'll give you $50 bonus money.
What are we running ads for Jackpot City now?
but
We only run ads for Polysleep.
right back out though.
So
Polysleep.ca. Use the promo code Pantelis. Get yourself 30% off a bed. Get a good night's sleep. It's
If you
way
gamble,
better
you
than
can lie
degenerate
down.
gambling.
Yes. So my brother convinces Adam, okay, you're playing at my house. Might as well. Okay, you give me that $50 that you got free. Adam's like, no problem. Adam burns right through that 50, right through that 100. Proceeds to burn through the 50 because my brother gave him permission. Okay, burn through that. And now it's 2:00 in the morning, and my brother's like, fuck, I feel bad. This guy just spent all his money. Let me go have a last call. So my brother brings him to the bar down the street. My brother hands him $20. Adam plays and loses it. But now
Yeah, he's also, I will say, he's got that pathetic energy
That you just want to give him.
that he's got bad luck.
well, this is it.
He just
because
can't
my-
win.
My brother was telling him, Adam, why? Because you hear him betting on roulette. Beep, 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 beep. So hold on a second. Are you an Asian lady putting all the chips on the table? Why are you to spread it out? You got an hour. You're hanging out. What the hell are you doing betting $10-12 a shot? So ding, 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 ding. So that's impulsive. And then we're like, take a break for a second. So now Adam,
Talking to Mike Guido.
they're at the bar. Adam burns through that $20,
Jesus.
okay? But now he's telling my brother, so are we going to leave or what?
Yeah, now he's pissed off.
No, but my brother still has his money in there. Like, my brother's still playing. So it's like, wait a second. Now you're done. So you want to leave now because you're done. Like,
The best is that you're done with my money.
yeah. So that's the, anyway. And I told Adam, I'm like, look, Adam, the number one thing in the 12-step program is admitting you are powerless. Right?
You said it best, though. It's pathetic energy. It's just pathetic, sad energy.
I'm not trying to be better than Adam because God knows I'm a mess. But I did say, Adam, calm down. We're your buddy here. Why are you're upset now? Because you could see Adam drifting off into another world. You see him doing that a lot, where he thinks. And I'm like, Adam, chill. And he actually proceeded to kind of try to blame me and my brother
For losing?
for him losing his money.
Hold on.
Well, I told you.
Technically, he proceeded to blame you and your brother for him losing you and your brother's money.
Right. But he said, I told you I wanted to go to playground and you didn't make me go. And now I played here.
But he doesn't win at playground either.
But that's it. He was somehow trying to. I'm like, Adam, you're an adult. You could do whatever. And every time he says he wants to play, I'm like, Adam, you could do whatever the hell you want. So
I don't know, man.
What a weird life.
I really wanted him to win, though. I really wanted him to win.
I think that's the problem, right? Because I don't know Adam, never met him, but I have been following this story, and this seems pretty like on course for Adam. Like, I don't know why you're so surprised.
No, I'm not. I'm just, and I was also not surprised when he left. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and my brother's like, "Nah, this guy's going to playground."
With what money?
He's going now. No, he's going. Well, he has a guichet. He told me he budgeted to gamble, so he had taken $100 from his gambling money. That's his pastime. Adam doesn't have much of another pastime other than gambling.
He used to have
by the
podcasting.
way, yes, I also had to try to download the TSN app because he had money on the BC Lions game. So
Does he know anything about football?
I don't probably.
I
not.
doubt it.
Oh, okay.
If he did, he wouldn't put money on the BC Lions.
Then he started asking, and thank God my brother has a conscience, because he said, no, I'm not introducing you to my loan sharks.
Oh, he wanted loan
Oh,
shark
yeah,
money.
yeah.
He's gonna get killed.
Oh,
He's gonna be
Adam.
the first podcast
Yeah.
casualty of the year.
But I love that he's always. I mean, listen, correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I've seen, he seems to have just like a positive attitude towards
He's
everything.
always smiling.
Yeah.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's weird because normally people with that much pathetic kinetic energy, they're down. But he's like, guys, I don't even have a shirt. How cool is this?
It's just like life's gonna come back to me one day, right?
And you're like, what do you mean you don't have a shirt? He's like, I don't have a shirt. It happens. Can I borrow a shirt? And you're like, Adam, this is a serious thing. You need a shirt.
Yeah, he was wearing like a size 15 sneaker. And isn't he like, what, a 12 or something?
I got a pair of sneaks in the. Can you bring them to him?
I'll
the
bring him.
Adidas,
Yeah,
yeah.
he wears stuff that people forget here. But in a good way. And
In a
he's
good
proud
way.
of it. I like Adam. Anyway,
Listen,
I'm sure he's
it was a phenomenal story. I followed it from day one.
day one, the Adam Chronicles.
storyline.
The Intellectuals on your screen every Thursday, but you get it early if you're on Patreon. Head over to Patreon. By the way, second hour of this show on Patreon. We got the live call-in, so if you're up to it, you can call us.
And
You
I'll
call
tell you
into the
what,
show.
I'll throw this in there. If you go into the second part of this show, I will, with this phone on speaker, call Adam.
Yeah, second part of the show is always Patreon exclusive.
I'm going to
and we have a lot of fun.
from the show, see if he answers.
We're about 30 minutes
Man,
away
I only
from
wish
that.
I could have met him.
You'll meet him.
Never met him before.
You'll meet him. We can ask him to come get me.
He's a
Yeah.
myth to me and my friends.
Yeah, you know
should
what?
bring him out.
You should bring him out.
Bring
You and
him
your
out.
friends
Give him
bring him
something
out.
to do.
Oh, well, my friends, we always hang out. It's just
Bring
trying
him
to get
out.
them.
Bring him somewhere.
I would
No.
love to. I said, let's go get him like a makeover. I
Yeah,
would-
dude,
we
that's what
tried.
we tried.
We
He did
tried.
one. It
Went
was
right
there's a
back to
video
neck
online.
hair.
He
Went
did
right
one.
back to neck hair.
Yeah.
We brought him to my barber. He looked good. He got
Yeah.
a goatee. Chicks were actually like, "Oh, he looks pretty decent, like
yeah.
outside." And he's like, "Wow, that's the first time anyone says that. They don't call the cops." And then he's like, "No, he went back to neck beard."
I think he doesn't want the commitment of working.
'Cause
Because
it
like,
takes
it
a-
sucks to always try to keep yourself looking good.
Like even my haircut, dude. I have to get my haircut, like the sides
Yeah,
trim
you
and the
keep
beard,
it. You keep
every
it like
2 weeks.
weekly.
Max.
Yeah, that was gonna say. The thing about
Yeah.
Adam is that like
I'm due for this week,
he's satisfied.
I'm trying to grow
in
mine out
misery.
again. So.
dude. I went to Gaspe.
I don't think it is satisfied in misery. To you, it's a misery. To him, it's just, hey, I'm not dead.
He sets the bar really low for himself.
Which honestly, I guess is what it proves
He's
what
like,
everyone says.
Give me
It's like,
$5, drop me off at Dollarama. I'm happy.
Yeah.
You want to hear an interesting?
Yeah. So you
fun
went
fact?
to Gaspe, yeah.
So I was in Gaspe, beautiful by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure it
It's
is.
like I've been there a number of times, but normally it's in the winter, so it's always cold and I hate everything. So now I got to explore. I found something out at the restaurant that they were telling me that I had no idea. So because of historical reasons, the English fighting the French, there's still English families. There's still like English parts, like in Gaspe, but there's people because the guy's telling me, he's explaining to me, there's people in Gaspe that don't speak English. And I'm like, that makes perfect sense. I could see
They
why
speak
you could be.
Gaspésian, that
But,
very
but then he goes,
specific
yeah,
accent.
and there's also people here that don't speak French.
Oh, isn't that great? They stay there and bah humbug. I will not learn French.
I was like,
'cause my
how the
great-
fuck is that possible?
I love
And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, I'm not joking. He goes, there's actual. They're in Gaspe, they're Anglophones, but just Anglophones. They don't understand French at all.
I wanna
was like, how
interview
the
these people.
fuck is that
How does
possible?
that happen? Yeah.
How is that possible?
I want to interview these people. How are you here speaking only English? It's probably because their great grandfather
They
says
fought,
don't,
yeah,
and
'cause they
and
fought,
they're
like,
still,
no.
and they're
But-
holding their ground.
But I understand, like, how do you, like, simple things you can't do? Like, you go to the restaurant, the second the menu's a little complicated, you're like, oh, fuck, we're getting the toast. I'm getting the grilled cheese. I'm always ordering poutine. Like, that's crazy. How do you do that? That's insane.
I think it might be a little. Listen, I don't know, man, but I think it might be a little over exaggeration. They can get by, but they can't have full on conversations.
But
They know
imagine
bonjour.
yeah,
generations being somewhere and not being able to have full-on conversations with the rest of the population.
Oh, I mean, listen, that sounds like to all of us.
It sounds like hell.
The immediate person I thought of when you said that was Norm Macdonald, because his remember his grand
from Quebec City.
He's from Quebec City and grew up like that. His father was on the English side of that
Yeah.
argument, which is why Norm grew up speaking English in Quebec.
It's crazy.
He's on.
Well,
he
I
was on
grew
the-
up speaking English in Quebec too.
So
but-
did
no,
I.
but
I
him in
mean,
Quebec City.
Quebec City is
yeah,
the
Yeah,
different,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
But what was it, West Island?
No, I was on the East End, and then we moved to Broussard when I was like 10 and grew up there. And
Broussard was mostly Anglo.
Not now it is. At the time it wasn't, but they did have good English Anglophone schools. So my parents moved there, and we're kind of locked into. Like I'm not hanging out with the francophone kids when I was living there because like when I was in Montreal I was, but when I was in Broussard I was hanging out with the Anglophone kids. So we didn't
So
really.
you're never exposed to it.
Not until I started going out, maybe like 18, right? We had the classic rivalry, the Anglophone versus Francophone high school shit.
We didn't have that. We
Oh, we
I
had a
remember
lot
there
of
was
it,
also
yeah.
Habs Nordiques for that.
Because us, we were all others. We were all so in like
you were
high
the
school.
the other.
It
You're
was
the
the
other.
ethnic, so we didn't have a rivalry English French. Us, it was like Greek, Turkish, Algerian.
Yeah.
My
so-
elementary school was what was it called? It was an Anglophone school, but it had French immersion. But it was mainly Anglophone kids learning French, so it wasn't really like a divide.
Oh, we only had it like for half an hour, man. J'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont.
Oh no, that's just a French class. You have to take that. But this is a French immersion where you do everything. in
Oh,
French,
okay.
right?
That's I wish I had that.
And then when we got to high school, it was just English high schools, and they had the francophone high schools. But it was always like a rivalry for whatever reason. Like not that I took part in it, but it's just like, oh yeah, the French kids are coming.
That's how it was in Gatineau. They told me in Gatineau till recently, they would get into fights at night. So you would have like
I know
Anglophones from Ottawa,
Gatineau, yeah.
because Ottawa is fucking
Yeah.
boring. Everything closes.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, in
Let's
Gatineau,
go party in Gatineau.
they're
It's
still
Quebec.
open. So
Yeah.
they would go. But what happened is then they would get into fights
Yeah.
just over same. Just
Right.
you're right there. You're a bridge apart. But Anglo Franco, and it was pretty recent. They were telling me like when we were there for shows, like I think a year ago. They
It's
go,
clearly
they
Laval
they had
to
stories.
Montreal, Gatineau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still suburbs, right? And it
Yeah.
wasn't like, at least at my high school, we weren't really instigating. It was like francophone kids would show up at our high school.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
That's so funny.
as soon as you get to like 16, 17, that goes away. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't become a thing where because you basically have to learn how to talk French.
Yeah, when
and
you
get
get
along with
older, you
people.
should become less retarded, not more.
Yeah, my
That's what it was when we were kids, for sure. Like we were stupid, and then I started playing music and getting out in the world and working, and you're like, okay, this is dumb. We're all the same people here.
Right, and my French got better with work as well. Like my dad too, he speaks Quebecer. You know why? Because of construction his whole life, right? He speaks Quebecer, Joual.
Yeah,
I
my
wish-
dad does too.
I wish I spoke better French. I'm not gonna lie.
You just gotta practice.
No,
it.
I'm probably.
You gotta come watch me or
I'd
watch.
say-
Listen to the French cast.
No, I do. I mean, I understand it fluently. I speak it at 75% if I'm lucky.
I think I'm
So-
a little less, but I know that if I speak it on a daily basis, I'll get back to like 90%.
yeah.
So Homer, who was in the chat earlier, if he's still there, Homer had
Where's
told me.
Homer?
He was in the chat. He said hello earlier. If I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he had told me that because he wouldn't consume any French content, so he was completely apart. But because the French cast, he started listening, and he listens. First of all, he listens to French cast, but he found all these artists that now he started following and listening because the French cast, because of that bridge of like it's still me talking to them. So I'll ask questions from the outside looking in. So
Yes, you're right. I have watched.
So even if you're starting
French
late,
cast, you're
because
right,
like you're
I
starting
have.
late like me, you're like, well, I don't know about this in your career. Tell me about it. You kind of get caught up quick because other people who were exposed their whole life, they don't need the catch up. They don't
you
need
do
the.
ask the type of questions we would ask or Anglophone would ask in many ways as well.
Yeah, so it helps.
yeah.
So the French
It
cast is a
does
good
help.
bridge.
But you are bilingual. You went to French school and stuff too. Like, you're
Yeah, I'm
better than me.
trilingual. I speak 3 languages.
Yeah.
It's funner to speak more. I wish I could learn Mandarin. Mandarin.
Never
'Cause
too late.
I only.
No, it's super hard. It's because
Yeah.
all my base is in Greek or in Latin, right? So it's French. I can speak French, English, Greek, some Spanish. I get Italian, but they're all similar.
They're all, yeah, the Latin language, the Romance languages that you have down. Yeah.
So it's easier for me. There's a lot of similar, either like the way the phrases are structured or even words that get reused. But if I go Mandarin, bro, I'm fucking lost completely.
is that the
I have no
most
base.
spoken language? One of the most spoken languages.
Yeah, there's
in the
over a
world?
billion Chinese people, so it's that
In Indian or Hindu.
Hindi.
Hindi.
Hindi is spoken a lot.
English is definitely up there for
Yeah,
sure.
because most everyone.
Spanish. Arab.
German, they say Enzo says it's hard to learn, but German is similar to the English. It's just it's like you're yelling.
Well, yeah, English is like based off of a lot of German words, and it's the same type of phonetic like
Most-
subjects and stuff.
Wow.
like
Okay. So yeah,
Portuguese is up there. Spanish.
Wait a second.
Bengali. I forgot about
I
Bengali.
really
yeah.
thought that more Hindis would. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, there's more Bengali speakers.
So
Russian,
Chinese is the
Japanese,
most
German.
spoken language in the world, Mandarin.
that. That makes
Yeah,
sense though.
that makes super sense.
I'll tell you something about the Chinese people, though. They're not big on desserts. What's your
I-
favorite Chinese food dessert?
Do they have desserts?
Correct.
Well, it's fortune cookies, but they're not even Chinese.
Or it's always that Jello, or it's some Jello that's in a buffet. There's no.
I mean, you bring up a good point. I don't recognize any. I mean, I know that
Bubble
they
tea,
have
bubble
delicacies.
tea,
I just don't know
bubble
what
tea.
it is.
Is that Japanese? Yeah, and
That
that's
is Japanese.
Yeah,
What's
that's-
that mochi? That ice
I'm
cream.
pretty sure that's Japanese.
That is
Japanese.
Japanese. So Chinese desserts stink.
Well, they probably do. Can I say something that we don't talk about? People talk as
they're all
if every
skinny.
culture's cuisine is equal. It's not.
No.
Some cultures are culinary. They like to eat.
Yeah.
They have others. They're big into something else. They're not big into culinary stuff.
Okay, a donut. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. The Chinese don't have. Also, same thing like Jewish cuisine. There's nothing special about that. Like gefilte fish or whatever. Like
Who's
there's
gonna
nothing-
run to? Well, I'll tell you. Sometimes I have a craving for Snowden deli. You know,
like the smoked meat?
yeah, like that's it. That's Jewish food.
Yeah, but it's deli food. There's
yeah.
nothing.
I think it just has to do with how the culture was like grew up. Like if you're in Europe, there was a lot of abundance and you
Pineapple.
tried a
X,
lot of
Y
things.
thing. Yeah, there's not even like English food, like the was it peas and mash? Where the fuck? The,
English food is a,
bangers
lot,
and mash.
is a lot like Quebec food.
Yeah.
They're like shepherd's pie.
yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing.
And they boil. There's a big joke about English people having shitty food in the 80s.
It's not that it's
sitcom.
shitty. I'm
It was
just
always
saying they don't have
boiled their meals.
their cultures elsewhere. It's not in the culinary arts. I'm big on Mediterranean. I like Greek, Italian, Portuguese. Those three, I'll consume like crazy.
Yeah,
I like
me
all that
too.
stuff.
But
I'll go
Indian
crazy
has
on
the
it.
mango lassi. That's delicious beverage.
Who?
Indian food. The mango
Yeah.
lassi. That's really good.
I can't eat Indian food anymore because my feed got filled up with the Indian street food. I swear to God, I can't do it anymore.
Indian street food.
The guy's
No,
like he
sometimes-
has the pita in his armpit, the naan bread, and he's doing this and all that. I because of that, I can't do it anymore.
You know what? I gotta say, I like the taste of curry, but it's still one of those smells that if you smell it, it's like, how am I supposed to eat this?
No, I get so for food. The ick that I get. There's a Greek restaurant that I saw the chef. This was when I was younger, and I still haven't gotten over it. Where I saw one of the cooks go take a piss and then go back to the kitchen.
You did
I
Poppy
haven't
from
gone back
Seinfeld?
there. It's been over 10 years.
I wouldn't go back there.
It's been over 10 years. I can't. Yeah, you see shit like this, and it ruins it.
What's this guy do? Why is he missing his arm? They ate it.
Accidents happen.
Indian's most unhygienic street food.
Yeah, so it ruins it. It ruins it. It came into my feet, and now I'm done. I can't.
Have you ever seen the Indian street dentist?
No.
Oh, right, mano.
I kind of like that you can go in the street and get stuff.
Or the guy that takes the earwax out of your ear in India.
I saw that. Yeah.
That guy.
Can't do it. I don't
I'm
wanna do
getting
it.
hungry.
getting hungry with all
this
this.
talk of food. Made stuffed
Oh.
peppers last night.
That's What do you put in there? What's a good?
Good morning, Jorge.
A good replacement for rice, and stuffed pepper in a keto way. Would you say what, like lentils, maybe?
Greeks, we put rice in it.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm not eating rice, let's say
put
because I love
beans.
stuffed pepper. Yeah, I was gonna say lentils. I'm doing this keto thing. I'm looking suave.
Well, me and Justin both lost. Like we know how to lose weight. We lost weight. We got
Yeah, I've
healthy.
gained a bunch of it back in the last
No,
year. but
I
yes.
I almost I'm a veteran in the sport, my friend.
I kept it off for like 10 years,
Yeah.
and then just this year kicked my ass, traveling everywhere.
You eat like shit.
Oh, because
You
you
eat like shit, your
because people
routine gets
take you
fucked
out.
up.
People take you out for dinners.
No, you also your routine. What he said
Your
is
routine,
huge.
Yeah. 'cause
routine
it, like,
is so important with diet.
throws it all over.
You
the
are
place.
correct.
Like I spent January. I spent fucking the entire month of January in Boise, Idaho, and there's
And
nothing to
potatoes.
do.
All right,
there.
someone
It's
clip that.
also-
He said he spent the entire month of January in Boise.
In Boise,
Clip that.
Boise,
I ain't
Idaho.
lying.
What do you eat, starch?
Starch? Oh, what do you mean?
Well, wait, show that guy. Why don't you see that guy?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, watch that guy. It's great. It's
This is your
here.
dentist?
Yeah. This is look how beautifully disinfected everything is.
This guy did your tooth?
Yeah, exactly. This is the Mexican guy. Ow.
What the hell?
Would
is
you go
this?
there?
Well, did he have dentures?
But this guy's actually a little cleaner. There's other people. I want
Good
the
health
people,
depends.
The people lined up though, not this. No, I mean literally the guy with a hammer, like a shoemaker, and he's putting pieces of metal in people's mouths.
I think this guy does that. Rapid repair.
No, this is his pharmacy. I'm talking about the.
What do you mean? There was fucking tools. Though.
No. I mean, I'm talking the guy.
Yeah, no, this is wild. I
Yeah.
can't.
Would you get tattooed from a dude on the street looking like that?
I don't
Get
think I'd
AIDS.
ever get tattooed.
Well, I mean, but if you decided one day to wake up and be like, I think I want to inject ink into my dermis, would you do it on a guy on the street like that?
no, I wouldn't.
You get me?
I wouldn't even take a hand job.
I always like his Goosebumps tattoo. See the mask from Goosebumps?
It's
I
it's a
thought. Oh, you
YT
mean the? Oh, yeah, I remember Goosebumps.
It's a
Come on.
YTV tattoo sleeve, so like all of
That's
the shows from the 90s.
Good for you with the YTV.
Thank you.
Did you watch? You Can't Do That on Television, or was that before your time?
I remember hearing that, but I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, You Can't Do That on Television was like kids' version of Saturday Night Live. It really was brilliant.
Maybe before my
Goosebumps,
time.
yeah.
then,
Yeah,
'cause
it
I
was,
would've- if it was on when I was alive in the 90s, then I would have seen
You
it.
watched like Boy Meets World, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that.
Okay,
TG,
so
was it
Topanga,
TGI
dude.
Fridays?
Yeah,
Okay, you guys
TGIF,
are right.
yeah.
You're right or strong. Yeah.
TGIF. Oh,
You-
man.
You guys are you're the group right after me. Yeah, I was Transformers. You guys went right Ninja Turtles. and all that.
Power Rangers.
Power
for me.
Rangers, yeah.
Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles were huge for me.
What about the guy who killed his roommates? That Power Ranger. He's
That's
in
from
jail.
that's from the 10th season from the
Oh.
Wild Force.
I didn't
I'm
know
a
about
huge
this.
Power Rangers fan. Yeah. no,
Well,
he
I stopped
fucking
watching, so I didn't know
A
that.
Power
killed
Ranger
his
is in jail.
roommate with a fucking katana.
sword.
That's
Yeah.
a storyline.
That's
That-
a
no,
real
no,
life.
this is what actually happened. The Red Ranger for the 10th season, Wild Force, killed his roommate with a katana.
Well, he's the Red Ranger, but he's allowed to do that. Were they like bad guys?
No, this is like
That's
fucking
funny.
Wait, he
But you
killed
know
two
what-
people with katanas?
just one
Yeah.
guy, his roommate.
His roommate.
What's the reason?
Rent.
Something I can't remember what it was, but I was like shocked. Like, holy shit! Did you forget you're only an actor, dude? Like what?
Well, clearly he was more
Well, you
than
know
just
what?
an
What
actor.
the genius of that show was the producers. They just recycled the old Chinese show, and they
The original Power Rangers.
They filmed
Japanese
the-
show called Super Sentai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they filmed around them with these.
I love that everything
non-union-
Japanese he just keeps calling Chinese. It makes me so happy.
Well, because they look the same, and I have a racial eye.
But you know what? I'll tell you, the shows, those kind of do look the same because the
He was high
Super
on meth.
Sentai and the
Usually
the old Chinese the kung fu films, they do have a lot of similar notes.
Yeah, I mean it's in the same type of culture. I would say, at least in that type of thing. But
Now, let me ask you this, bringing it back to poor Kirk who died. You know how I found out about
Bring
that?
up another Kurt video so we could see how hateful
I
he
found
was.
out from Charlie.
Bring one that he
Charlie
talks about
Sheen
homosexuals.
talking to Joe Rogan.
And that's how they find out. Yeah.
That's what I watched. I watched Charlie Sheen's reaction to it. For Charlie Sheen to say that's fucked up.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen was like, wait, for having a different
Yeah.
opinion?
Yeah,
They shot him?
yeah.
And then, all right, let's look at this. He talks to an extremist.
the video has no sound.
Oh, they took out the sound?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, this is because of.
No, basically what he started, because the guy's mad at him. I saw this video. The guy's mad at him. He goes, you call yourself a Christian, but you're hanging out with homosexuals. Are you a Christian or not? And then Charlie Kirk loses it on him. He goes, first of all, he goes, I'm a Christian, so I believe in like a marriage is between a man and a woman. What the fuck does that have to do with like the human beings? You're taught to love people, respect people, this and that, whether their sexual orientation, what they do in their fucking bedroom is none of your business. So,
Is this gonna?
yeah.
Which
is a moderate, normal point of view of let people do whatever the fuck they want in their bedroom. It's none of your business. That's not extreme at all. Extreme would have been if he's like, I don't want these homosexuals. That would have been, you know? It's crazy.
I remember a time when the left was the tolerant ones and the right were the tough ones.
Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore. They're just random terms. It's just
Yeah.
like Nazi. They're
Yeah,
just thrown.
it's just-
they throw it out now to because they do is they dehumanize. That's what I was trying to tell people last
Yes.
week when it
They
happened.
use softer language.
If you keep calling someone like him, let's say, or anyone, you keep saying Nazi, fascist, evil, devil, evil, Nazi, all that, we have to stop them. They're violent. What happens is people get indoctrinated, and in their head, they're like, yo, this guy is the worst ever. They don't see you as human anymore. They see you as the enemy, but not the enemy politically, like the actual enemy, like something's going to happen bad to me. Like what Biden was saying. They're going to take over. They're going to kill you. Violence. But all the violence has been from one side the last couple of years. I'm not saying that they're not capable of violence. Trust me, they're fucking capable of violence. But right now, all we've been seeing is one of the political sides in the United States be very overly represented in violence. And then what's going to happen is someone's going to go crazy on the other side. And they're going to start being violent. And then there's going to be retaliation. It doesn't end. Like an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind, except for the last guy.
The last guy.
You know what came through my feed the other day, and it's funny that we're here. That movie Lord of War with Nicolas
That was
Cage.
interesting.
And they don't want it solved. They just want to keep it going, right?
Yeah, I also think
There's
it's
going
just
to be a
human.
civil war. There is a civil war. It's just not.
It's cultural. The Civil War has
Yeah.
been cultural for the
But
last
it
couple of
is.
years.
It's
Yes, I think it's all like throughout human history, we've always had the like you look through the centuries and
People
the
have-
through line is conflict, from one side to the other.
They have to show what team they're on. People like to
Well,
tell
we're
other people what
tribalists,
team.
right?
Tribalists. Yeah.
Tribalists, yeah.
It's kind of how we survived.
Lord of the Flies.
And before information took longer to spread, right? But you still always had the big bad guy. Now, try to figure out who the bad guy is anymore.
Everyone that's not me.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like I'm the only good person. I got to change something.
I'm not even good. But compared to me, they're all pieces of shits out there. And I don't mean regular humans. I mean the guys that are online and stuff.
Remember
God
the
damn, they're fucking
Antichrist
insane.
guy we spoke about last week?
Peter Thiel.
Peter Thiel. Did he say anything about this
Peter Thiel,
Kirk thing?
who has worked with Kirk.
Okay.
I don't think he's for this. Most like rational people. Here's another thing. I picked up on something. Looking at my feed of the people that I know that were like all excited. It's never people who have good lives.
Yeah, they need someone to blame.
Yeah, they're all kind of miserable, failed at something, whether it was comedy or
Need someone
something.
to blame.
A lot of failures rejoice in someone else getting killed or falling. It's like they're like, this guy's miserable. Like it's an interesting thing to kind of dissect and look at. You know, like who's doing it? It's all people. Like one of the guys that I had to unfollow, who's an older gentleman. He's fucking your age. You know him very well. Who was rejoicing in this? Who has kids? So it's crazy for you to rejoice in this type of thing. Had gotten canceled years ago for something he had said online, and he's been trying desperately
To get back.
to win the favor of these people that don't like him,
And he can't.
and he can't, and this is another one of those cases. Like desperately, he's like, I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon.
And he
Fuck
just can't
that
do
kid
it,
that
can't
just got
do it.
killed.
Yeah.
Even though I have kids of the same age, fuck that kid. You're not gonna win their favor. You can't. They're extremists for a reason. They're extreme. Like you can't. Let's say right now, I don't know, the Taliban. My beliefs and the way I am and women, we can't find a common ground. They're not gonna like me. No matter how
It's
much I'm like,
amazing.
I love the desert too. They're gonna
I
gonna
get-
find another reason to kill me.
I
you know?
get your point though. When you see people that are seemingly this is my friend. We have the same point of view. I respect this person, but
No, I know that
What?
if I would get
This-
shot for a joke, I know that they would laugh and
I
be happy
can't
about it.
believe
So
this
fuck these
person
people.
is happy that guy got shot. Come on, you gotta just feel bad that the guy has a kid and a wife and he's
I think
30
it's
and
just
he's
a general
dead.
lack of compassion just
Like,
across
come on, man.
society right now.
Dude,
There is-
if Harvey Milk was shot in the head tomorrow, I would feel bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not about
Dude.
anything about that. It's some fucking guy died.
Yeah.
They say, well, people in India get shot every day. Okay, show
Okay,
it on the
but
news
what
and
does
I'll
that
feel
mean?
bad.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I'll feel
So
bad for him.
everyone's got to get killed now. Like I don't understand. So let's say Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau did a lot of shit to the country. He out of incompetence, right? Just he was incompetent, and I hated the way he ran the country. He ran into the ground economically, socially, caused a lot of divide.
He
I don't want-
kissed the girl and he
I don't want to
liked
see
it.
I don't want to see someone
Sorry,
shoot him. Are you crazy? I don't want to see someone shoot him. I'd be devastated, bro. If
No,
someone,
I would be-
I would be mortified.
Yes, so would I. I'd
I would be mortified.
Oh, you are shooting a former prime minister. Like,
Crazy.
you don't do that.
It's crazy, bro. It's
Correct.
completely crazy to
Correct.
think
And
about.
with anybody. Could be Biden, could be anybody.
Anybody, dude, Biden, who's fucking 97, they go and
Hillary
they shoot
Clinton
him.
could get shot.
Hillary Clinton, who's a piece of garbage.
I would feel bad.
I wouldn't like that shit either.
No, correct.
It's you have to draw the line.
Yeah, it's not. But now there's going to be retaliation. This is the problem. So if
But
you
who do-
have
I
to
don't-
go
here's
down
the thing.
Alex
There's
Jones
no-
rabbit
retaliate
hole,
against.
Yeah, who would you retaliate against? It's a lunatic.
but they're looking for someone to blame.
No,
So
but they
now-
found no, but they found the person. They have him.
yeah.
No, no,
I
but
get
that's what
it,
I'm trying to say is
but I'm talking
in this
about
case,
movement-wise. You
Movement-wise-
kill one of ours, we're going to kill one of yours. So
that-
now
that- I
RuPaul's
hope-
going to get shot. God forbid. But
I
you know
don't know.
what
I don't know if
about
RuPaul was for the killing of Charlie Kirk.
I don't know why I pulled RuPaul out. I guess because he's a transvestite.
I hope
he's not
to
even
God-
transgendered. What am
Yeah.
I doing?
By the way, the Epstein files. I still rather see that shit. That's
Totally, 100%.
what am I saying?
But yeah, what are you saying? I think
don't
you're
know.
tired.
Nothing makes sense. Yeah.
But I don't. Hopefully, so far, no cities have been burnt, so that's fucking good.
Okay,
At least
right.
that's an improvement, America.
You're right. There's no rioting.
Yeah, there's no rioting because it's not. It wouldn't prove anything. Because if someone tells you, "I don't want you to be civil and have a discourse and be peaceful," I'm going to shoot you. If you come back and shoot them too, then you're kind of going away from your point too of calming things down, having a civil discourse. Because even though he was young, I think the most poignant thing that he said that Charlie Kirk because I didn't know him as I thought it was political stuff. So you'd catch a video of debates, and then you don't look unless you're into it. You don't look deep into it. And I had
Was he a motivational speaker?
no, he was just a kid. He really liked. He was a conservative kid, so he was trying to get
Was
kids
big on the movement to vote.
to vote exactly.
Okay, okay.
On the conservative side. So, anyways, so what he said, because some girl had asked him, there's a video of this, and I like this video because the girl's like, some chick threw his hat off, and she was being aggressive. He's like, no, don't. Like, he wasn't being violent. He wasn't retaliating. And one of the girls asked him, like, what the fuck do you hope to accomplish? What are you doing here, like, with this? And then he said something. He said, the reason why I'm here, I'm just talking. He goes, because when people stop talking, he goes, bad things start to happen. He goes, when couples stop talking, marriages fall apart.
Very
With
well
churches, if you don't, he goes, when civilizations like this, like a country stops talking to each other, civil war ensues. He goes, when you don't see the other person that thinks differently as a human being, you dehumanize them, it's easy to commit violent acts against them. So it's important that we talk about our differences and we have civil discourse.
Well said.
Super well said, bro. And that's the guy that they fucking shot, bro. Do you know how stupid? And for you to be like, I'm all for it, you're a mental patient. You're a mental patient.
No, that's what I mean. It's shocking when you hear some people
And they go, hate speech. Show me the hate speech.
Yeah.
But they can't. Every time you ask them, they can't. They go, oh, well.
because they're hearing their friends say it, and it's a
they go-
photocopy of
Yeah,
a
yeah, they go-
photocopy,
even
and
if
they
it-
don't
Bro,
want
one
to
girl
sound
said.
stupid.
One girl said. First of all, what is hate speech? Speech that you don't hate. Hate speech is a complicated thing to define. But one girl had told me, she goes, "Oh, it's because he was against abortion, and I'm for abortion. Half the population is against abortion. That's why it's always a debate. Are you gonna go shoot every second person you see? You fucking
Yeah,
degenerate.
but even if it was hate speech, is
You're
the
allowed.
argument now that you're allowed to murder somebody because of hate speech?
Then, yeah, where does it? Yeah.
But then again, like also on
all
the
it
other
is
side of
is-
things, like last year, or was it this year? I can't remember. Luigi Mangione.
Oh,
was,
yeah,
like,
that
being,
guy.
Like, what's it called? Praised.
yeah, he was being praised for shooting a guy in the head.
Like this is like the society we live in, where on one side, like, and this was like bipartisan, like people were like praising him for it,
Yeah.
right? Because it was a guy
Who represented the shittiest part of society, which is his
society.
fucking health insurance company.
Perfect example.
But
is
if
that
we
guy.
gloss over that, like the intention there, it's the same thing. He still killed a man.
Yeah,
people were talking about what shoes this guy was wearing in court.
yeah.
Yeah,
he
well,
killed a
because
man.
You want to
like,
put
he
that
was
on?
being
Oh, you took
praised,
it off.
right?
Yeah, you can
So,
put that on if you want.
Like today's, like yesterday's serial killers are today's mass shooters,
Yeah.
or just
Yeah.
high profile.
You're right.
killers.
You're
And by the way,
right.
that is another technically. And I'm not trying to make fun of the states or anything like that. I'm just saying technically it happened at school. That was a school shooting.
Yeah, and
was
there
a
was
school
another
shooting.
school shooting the day,
The
after.
day, yeah. And then there was the other one, the trans shooter the week
Yeah,
before, whatever,
yeah.
that killed the kids in Catholic school.
I mean,
But he
I
really
hate to
is
say
a
this,
martyr,
but there's
though.
so
He
many that I
changed the
can't. I'm
world.
having
Like-
a hard time.
No, it's a lot
following,
because
yeah.
this is technically another fucking school shooting. It was at a school campus.
It was one target, but yes,
But
it
still,
was.
it's a
Yeah,
school
no,
shooting.
no,
It
yeah,
wasn't
I'm
a
not
mass
saying
shooting, but it was a
anything different.
fucking school shooting.
But
Anyways,
yeah,
let's hear him say it so that you know that I'm not fucking lying.
I go around universities and have challenging conversations, and because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements respectfully, because when people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
I've never seen someone do this.
Well, it's a growing trend because people like me are facing violence, assaults, the left.
The left.
Yes, the campus Antifa. I've been stormed out of restaurants. I've been assaulted publicly,
Murdered.
multiple death threats.
Okay, so
Murdered.
There's more people that agree with me than some people would actually believe, and they come out of the woodwork when I do stuff like this. We record all of it so that we put it on the internet so people can see these ideas collide. When people stop talking, that's when you get violence. That's when civil war happens, because you start to think the other side is so evil and they lose their humanity.
Like, dude, how if that makes you want to kill him? Like, no, I can't have. If your ideas have to be so shitty that you can't defend them, that you need to kill people asking questions.
His security detail stinks.
Well, how do you?
He had like 6 security guards.
Yeah, but what do you?
They've straight up said it, like you can't have all kinds of security everywhere.
It's true,
Yeah,
because
and
he's
also
not
on
a
a
president.
roof.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
like, how
have
far
to be
do
a
you go?
politician.
No,
You
how
have
far
to-
do you go? Because like if
Even the governor probably doesn't have rooftop.
if someone rushed him, but a bullet moves way faster than
yeah,
anyone.
you're right.
Like it's also like the cost, right? Okay, well, what's the perimeter here we're establishing?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have.
No.
Yeah.
Look, if somebody wants to do something bad,
Exactly.
they will
Will,
do
yeah.
it. It's the same
Okay,
argument about guns
it's
and
not
knives.
preventable. It wasn't preventable.
So-
Anybody that could get to him would have gotten to him.
But that's why even the gun thing, right? Because there's a lot of deaths that could happen quicker with guns. But the UK, they tried it. They banned all. There's still gun crime, and like criminals still have guns. And then the regular criminals, like the low, knife crime went skyrocketed.
Yeah,
Like,
they're gonna
people-
find. You're gonna find a way.
A bad person will find a way to do
You'll
bad
make
things.
a knife out of a toothbrush in jail.
By the way, I heard that girl, the Ukrainian girl that was stabbed in the metro.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
This might piss you guys off. Apparently, I don't know if it's real, but I saw it passing scrolling while I was driving this morning, so I don't know. I didn't have time to actually read the article. The guy, they're letting him off again.
No,
He's out on bail.
Come on. This
Really?
is the guy that had priors.
Yeah.
He killed a woman
On camera.
and somehow manages to walk.
Because they said
That's
he might not be fit to stand trial. They have to do another psych
greatest
evaluation.
lawyer ever. Who's his lawyer? Hire that man.
I don't know.
Well, I think it's just using the law. Like the laws in place set in stone, right? As soon as if you replace freedom for safety, then you end up getting this. You're not safe at all.
Like they said, if you trade one for the other, you don't deserve either.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if this happened to you guys. Saturday, maybe the people listening, have you, I don't know, is it a full moon or something? The last Saturday was a weird day. Every person I spoke to or interacted with had a weird energy on Saturday. And you're not the first people I asked about this. This past weekend, weird shit happened. Anybody?
A pretty normal Saturday for me.
I got to meet, I don't want to say who it was, but I'll tell you after. But I got to meet some really cool people.
Okay.
Like really, like I met a cool couple. Like one of the most successful couples in Quebec. Let's say that.
All right.
So I saw some cool stuff on Saturday. I had a good set on Saturday.
Okay. So I was just weird in my neighborhood, man. We're
I
talking
saw
Black
John
Cats.
Williams tribute, so that was cool.
You saw
John Williams.
Tribute, it wasn't him.
Okay, but it still
that
must have
the
fucking. I
classes
love
are-
soundtrack music.
Yeah, me too.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it was damn good. The scoring was phenomenal.
Yeah,
They did
yeah.
like Harry Potter, Star Wars,
I
and like Raiders of the Lost Ark and stuff
love
like that.
it.
Was it an orchestra?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
phenomenal. Like it was actually the first time I've seen an orchestra live.
yeah,
I've seen like
yeah.
DVDs about it before,
Oh, it's
but
fucking great. I love that. I love all that. In fact, I was listening to Vangelis the other day, the name that sounds like yours.
Yeah. Anthony Cumia loves that.
Yeah, because every time he never met anyone named Pantelis as an
Yeah.
I, but
He
only
always
knew
brings it up, even when I would call into the
Vangelis.
show.
Vangelis is the composer of
Chariots Fire and all that.
His favorite of mine is a song called Pulsar. Pulsar. All right, Mano. Pulsar. Pulster. Pulsar by Vangelis. It is used in the news around the world.
used in the news.
Yeah,
You know who I like?
90s news broadcasts use this. I'll give you an example. If he plays it,
Do
just
you remember
start
that
playing.
trippy 70s type of music, like the Alan Parsons Project?
Okay,
I like that kind of stuff.
That's pothead music.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
kind of
I
stuff.
love
Not
that.
all of it, but there's some
that's
stuff that like
nice.
it really transports you.
I didn't expect you to say Alan Parsons
yeah.
Project. That's pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I like there's certain I'm diverse.
All right, here we go. You've heard it a thousand
Okay, this is how we're
times.
getting taken off YouTube.
No,
Let's
no,
do
no.
it.
You've heard it 1,000 times.
No, let's play it first.
Go, play it, and it just you've heard it 1,000 times, people. You know this song. It's a news. It's used on every '90s news broadcast.
And now, Guido Grasso
No, yeah,
with
you'll
the
know.
news.
Wait, exactly. That's the start, though.
4 Pakistani men were seen
Yeah,
running
exactly.
out of the back door of Guido Grasso's restaurant.
Man was shot on Lackady.
Yeah.
Why would they use? I don't understand
Yeah,
why this one
is
was
news. This
licensed.
is news.
I don't remember. I don't
Tonight
think
at
I've ever heard it
6.
before.
Yeah. Anyway.
Changes in animal cruelty
All right,
laws
that's
are
it.
making it possible for you to have sex with
That's
your
it then.
cat.
Yeah, it was
More
I
tonight at
was listening
11.
to that, and I was listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers, but don't put that on.
So before we head over to the Patreon, switch over. Thank you guys for listening on YouTube or Spotify or Apple, wherever you get. Interesting.
That's funny, Jorge.
Yeah, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Frenchcast live October 2nd if you're in Montreal for the podcast festival, Festipod. Big announcement coming next week. Press conference on the 22nd, so I think a week from now. A lot of good stuff are coming. I already told you guys a month ago that we got a lot of good stuff cooking, especially in French, but we can't announce it yet, so that's coming next week. Hug your friends. Don't shoot people if they think differently from you. Just be quiet or just try to negotiate with them. Try to debate them. Try to talk.
Just
high
go
five.
on living your life.
Yeah, if you don't know what that's like, having two different ideas and talking, my last French cast is 3 hours of me and Max Richard, two completely different political opinions. But at the end of the day, we're just two dudes who want what's best for people around us, and we just have different ways of getting there, and we get along. So if I can do it, and I'm mentally retarded, you can do it too. Thank you guys for listening. Follow Justin Vin. Follow Guido Grasso. Justin Vin, by the way, for those of you who joined late, all the Pantelis podcast music that we have in the intro, the outro for the intellectuals, that is all ORCHAD. That's all Justin and Julian, the homies. So check